Hey everybody, so tonight I'm going to do a little video on the back of Gus. I've had a lot of interest in this vehicle in my build. Figure I'd show you what the back's all about and maybe help some of you guys out that are working on yours. This is how I figured out some things. So number one, I've got 315/70/17, which is a 35-inch tire basically, Nitto Tire grapplers. On top of a Victory adventure carrier, on top of a Victory bumper. 35 sits on this swing out. And inside the swing out, I've got a folding table. This came off of a Jeep. It was made for a Jeep. Anyway, it didn't come off of it. I got it on Amazon. So it's got a folding swing out, slide out for the grill. On this side, we've got traction boards, fuel carrier, water carrier, high lift, and a DMOS shovel. The way this all works together without having to take everything apart is each thing is detachable on its own. So the boards, I can just undo these pins, unscrew those knobs, and I keep it locked with a hitch pin that's welded to the adventure carrier. In the middle here, I've got the fuel tank and water tank. These are 5 gallons each. I've got a locking knob on the top. That locking knob is keyed the same as the locking knob here for the high lift jack. So this comes up, I can plug a water directly into the cap via this little receptacle right here, and we can hook that up to the Dometic faucet if we want to. For the high lift, I can take the high lift off, pull the knob off. I do have a big zip tie as a double safety in case for some reason this knob vibrated out, but to date, for a few months I've ran it, it hasn't vibrated out either on-road or off-road. I can pull the high lift jack without pulling the shovel. To take the shovel off, the shovel is also locked in place, and I unlocked it, but you pull this out and you basically lift the shovel up and pull it off, and it rides on top of this pin right here. That wedge sits right here and just slides down into that wedge. Close it up, lock it, put your cap over the lock, and you're good to go. Once we open it up, inside what you'll see is a reversed ladder. This is a half ladder from Victory. Of course, I've got another flashlight here. It just magnetizes up there. It doesn't really hurt nobody, so it just stays alone. It's waterproof. It works fine. And I could still use this to climb up top if I needed to access something from my tent. I'd just step on the bumper here and climb up. Additionally, on the corner of the bumper, I've got this receptacle here. This actually accommodates an extension cord. I just plug right into that from the wall, and that charges up my power station. And then on this other corner, just close this a little bit so you can see it. On this other corner, I've got another one, which is basically for outside power. If we want to plug something in for AC power, like when we were camping a couple weeks ago, we had the air fryer going outside. It was nice to have that option, just for some outside 110. And what you'll notice is when this opens, you've got the big flare from the wing, and it's going to come up, and if I have it unlocked, whenever you open it up, it clears. Got about a 1/2 inch of clearance right there. It comes up, and that's how she all works. And with the hatch opened, I can still close it up if I want to. If for whatever reason I need some space, there's clearance for the high lift and for the traction boards. I don't always have the traction boards on. Sometimes I leave them on, sometimes I take them off. They don't really hurt anything because the way that they're slotted in there, they're not dragging wind or anything like that. Usually whenever we're cooking, we set another flashlight, which I've got mounted here, set it up there, fire it up, and then that shines a light on our cooking. All right, so that's the rear of Gus. We'll talk about that in the next video, but enjoy, guys.